Hey y'all. So I just want to know if any of y'all have seen this new show on TLC called Cheapskates. I watched it um the other day. Was it? I think it was Thursday. Yeah, I think I watched it Thursday, or maybe it was Wednesday. I don't know, one of those days. And first of all, it's a show about people that's like overly cheap. Like they're more than just like frugal, thrifty. Like they are really. It's like the extreme version of being frugal. Like they dumpster dive. They don't buy furniture. Um, I've seen about 4 or 5 different people. Like they had the episodes with I think like 3 people in each episode. I'm not sure anyway, and they varied from extremes. You had some people that was like, okay, and then there was others that was just like, really. Um, let me see. I think the main two that got me was um the black man that was the professor, not the one that was if you've seen the show. Not the one that had tried to throw the party for his wife, but the one who had the family and took his family to the Chinese buffet. Like, oh my gosh, you guys just have to watch it. Hopefully you have seen it. If you haven't seen it, you need to watch it. I just think the show is just outrageous. Like, I'm like, what is the world coming to? Like, it's just more and more of these reality shows, and it's just get dumber and dumber. Like, they just making shows about everything nowadays, and it's just stupid. Like, but anyway, that guy, he was a professor. He had 2 PhDs, I believe. Was it? I think yes. He had 2 PhDs, and he had been a professor for over 35 years. And he was like extremely frugal. And at first, when it first came on, I was like, I was just like, whatever. Like he's just like a cheap dad who won't, give out money or just like, just like that. But then they show his house, and I'm just like, I mean, it's his house, so I shouldn't judge. But I was just like, that's really extreme and that's really ridiculous. In their living room, they had no furniture. They had a fold-out table with fold-out chairs in their living room, but they had a flat screen TV though. Like, why do you need that? That makes no sense. In the children's bedrooms, like they were just a bed. Like there was nothing, and their vehicle was like the oversized van, and he takes his family out once a year. And this year they was going out to eat, and they chose a fancy restaurant. And so his aunt and uncle came over, and when he added 2 more people to the bunch, instead of him still taking them to the nice restaurant because he could afford it, he decided to take them to a Chinese buffet because he was just being extremely cheap. And I just thought that was ridiculous. And he paid in all coins, and I just was like, really? He didn't even pay for everybody. He got 3 plates and tried to make about 7 people eat off of 3 plates. Like, it was really, really ridiculous. And I just thought, like, this cannot be real. Like, I don't know. Like, if y'all seen the show, like, do y'all feel the same way I do? Like, I just thought, like, this is no way possible. Like, how are y'all living like this? And, like, he showed how much money he has. And I'm like, I understand you want to save money, but what is the point of holding on to all of the money you have just to say you have it? Like, should just save for things that may come up, but you still should live your life and enjoy the money. What's the point of having all the money and then you die off and you don't even get to use it, but you get to say you had all this money? Like, Really? I really just don't. I just don't see the benefit in that, and I just thought that was really ridiculous. Like, you have the money and you just depriving your family just because you can, just to say you have this amount of money, and it's just for you because your family doesn't even know. Like, you're telling your family you only have, like he said, he had like 21 different accounts. Maybe it was 16. I don't know. He just had various accounts, and he was like, he only shows his family one of them, and he has like thousands of dollars in the other ones, and it's like they don't even know. Like, what is the point of having all that? I don't understand. Like, somebody help me figure it out because I don't understand. And then also the next lady, it was an Asian woman who lived in New York. She was a CPA, and she after college she was like, she realized how much money she was spending, and she realized she needed to be more frugal, whatever. That was cool, fine and dandy. I mean, she showed us her home. It was of her all her furniture was like um found off the street. And I mean, that was cool. If you found some interesting stuff, go ahead, but like all of it, like, she bought none of it, and I was just like, okay. Like, and it didn't even look that. It's not like she found it all off the street and she made it look like really nice, or no. It just was really cluttered and messy and empty. She didn't buy clothes. She had a stove and she got her gas turned off on the stove because she said they was charging her $18 a month and she didn't even use it. So now it's like a storage space and a table. Like, really? I don't know. Like, I'm a frugal person. Like, when it comes to like buying stuff, like, I have like a price cutoff per se. But I'm not the person that's going to be like in the store trying to bargain the people down, like saying you need to mark this off. Like, no. I have my own personal cutoff, and if it just doesn't fit, then I'm just not getting it. Like, and I'm not going to be extreme and just like, I'm not gonna spend any money. Like, that's ridiculous. You just have to find another way. But anyway, so then they showed the scene after she, show her house or whatever, that she takes a shower with her like with her clothes at the bottom of the tub. Like, that's how she washed her clothes. And I'm like, aren't your clothes getting dirty again with all the dirt that you washing off your body, and you got your clothes at the bottom of the bathtub? Like, okay, that's interesting. And then oh, they cut to the scene when she was saying that she doesn't use toilet tissue. That was interesting to me because it was, she was sitting on the toilet, like, she had her clothes on, but she was demonstrating how she would do it. She was like, I don't use toilet paper. Why waste toilet paper when you can just use a paper towel? And she was showing us that the paper towels that she had stolen earlier, she uses those to clean herself. She would take the paper towels, wet it, and wipe herself, or wet spray water down on herself and then wipe it up with paper towel. And I'm like, okay, cool. But then I was looking at the scene, and right there beside the toilet was, the toilet tissue holder with a whole roll of toilet paper up there. And I'm like, I thought you didn't use toilet paper. Like, really? Like, I was just like, this cannot be real. Like, this is really overly dramatic. And I just wanted to know, like, how you guys felt about that. Like, do you guys agree or no? Like, I don't know. I just think it's really overly dramatic. And do you think that this TV show will even last? And do you just agree, like, that they're just getting really outrageous with the stuff they're showing on TV? All right, that was my vent. Bye.